This is a course overview for identifying and mitigating the effects of terrorism. Welcome to the course overview. If you can see behind me, we've got the famous Royal Palace of the Tower of London, and it's very robustly built. It has various layers of security. It's protecting a keep, which is the main building in the middle, and it's housed the crown jewels of England since the 1200s, and it's housed them successfully. In identifying and mitigating the effects of terrorism, we're going to look at 5 areas really. The first area we'll spend time on is a module looking at the threats and the history of terrorism as it impacts business communities. The second area we'll be looking at is around how do we keep our buildings and our resources, including our most important resources, people, safe. That's all about risk assessment, security planning, and having a security strategy in place that meets the overall strategic requirements of the business or organisation that we work for. The third area, we look into aspects of people working alone or in small groups. In the UK, around 4.5 million people work alone. They're a sole trader, or they're travelling consistently and not really having a single base or location to work from. How do we protect lone people? We'll be looking at it from the perspective of close protective operatives. How do they do people risk assessments? How do we protect the equipment, such as mobile devices and tablets, that lone workers might be working with? In the next section, we'll move into more technical and information security areas. The next section is all about cybersecurity. In fact, cybersecurity is obviously a branch of information security. When mobile workers move around the planet, whether they work for huge companies or whether they work alone, they carry so much incredibly important data. The terrorist groups know that. Violent and radical groups know that. And therefore, we look at ways to protect our cybersecurity systems, whether that's a networked computer system or whether it's a mobile device system. In the final sections of the course, we look at compliance and law and human resources. Often, we know things are not clear when it comes to cases of extremism or terrorism, and we have to deal with them in the workplace. So we look at the blurs and the boundaries, understand the legal parameters that companies should set in place in order to deal with suspected cases of workplace extremism or worse. That's the overview. I hope your organisation comes away from attending the course as safe and secure as the Tower of London behind me that's been there for almost 1,000 years. Thanks for watching.